puppet.
That is. That's it. That's all I got.
That's all I got. Okay.
That's all I got for now. I'd like to
Okay.
say I'm saving the best for last, but I'm not.
No.
What do you got, Gord? What did you find out today?
Well,
What the fuck was that?
here's what I got. You just had a ding on your computer, didn't you?
No, I don't know where the hell that came from.
Yeah, you do. You're going to find out.
That was weird.
Okay. So, well, I'm going to start off. Let's just start off here. National. Fucking. The Ivory Coast. Africa. The government there was setting up a coronavirus center in the district of Yopougon.
A center where you could go and get coronavirus?
No, it's where they would go to for treatment.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense.
The building was intended as a treatment center, a testing facility. So yes, you could go there to get it. It's a testing facility. But protesters in the area around it destroyed the building, set it on fire, saying it's too close to us. So they set the whole fucking thing on fire.
It's the devil.
And destroyed it.
Oh, good.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, if it's not if it's a testing facility, I don't know if I'd want that near my house.
No, of course not.
That's not what I'd want near my house.
Why would you want to test anything that might affect your chances of getting malaria and dying this year?
So it's
not
that.
true.
So.
Some of them get AIDS first.
And Ebola. Don't forget about that.
They don't give a fuck about Corona. They just wanted to burn shit.
They just wanted the excuse.
You think a one world government could control that kind of fucking shit? We're setting up a Corona camp. No, you're not. Bye-bye.
No, if it was a one-world government, they wouldn't tell them we're setting up a Corona camp. They're just going to go in there and inject them all, watch them all die.
We're now the one-world government.
The problems are now gone. Let's move on to the fucking rest of the people.
Yeah, they're not. Like I said, countries like that don't give a fuck. What are you going to scare them with? Every day they wake up to AIDS, Ebola, and tigers. What do you get that's going to scare them?
Anti-aging cream. I gotta live longer.
They just eat it.
Just add to their mud fucking rice bowls. I don't think that was racist. I don't care. Whatever. Fuck it. So there's that. I don't know if you've heard, but the British Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, yesterday was admitted into hospital because he has coronavirus.
All good Corona news today.
And today he was moved into intensive care.
Yeah. He's an old guy.
He's an old guy, and he's clearly not a healthiest dude in the world. He's 55. Apparently his wife is apparently his wife is like 29 or some shit.
Yeah, attaboy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was hoping that she'd be mentioned this somewhere, but apparently not.
He's taking Brexit a little too far. You don't have to go that far, man.
Right? Geez, dude.
You're leaving the European Union, not the Earth, you weirdo.
These people just can't not take shit too far. Christ almighty. How old is... I want to find out how old his wife is. Her name is Carrie Simons.
I don't care.
I don't care. Fuck, I don't want to bother. Fucking, I hate laptops so much. So he's been moved over to intensive care.
That sucks. Not that this has anything to do with anything, but is he popular? I'm not sure if he's popular. I don't know.
He actually is
well liked.
He is, for the most part, he is well liked.
They're
he's
pretty...
not as overtly hated.
Yeah.
I think it's more line of he's not as hated as everybody else was.
Fair enough.
Because he's the only one who actually got a solution to Brexit done, where nobody else could. So,
Indeed.
I think people respect him for that. Even though it was all the legwork was pretty much done, he just walked in and said, "Just fucking sign the first deal." Jesus. So Trump did his thing today on the news, or sorry, not today. It was on Monday. And again, he is pushing the anti-malaria drug, saying that it's all good, everything's good, and yet it still hasn't been approved anything for fighting coronavirus. Trump's talking about that this is going to be the thing that's going to save us all. Everybody should get it. Oh God, he's such a fucking moron.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
he's got to say something, right? So,
yeah. Here's what he says, and this just goes to show, because this is an actual part of his speech on a Sunday. What do I know? I'm not a doctor, but I have common sense. What have you got to lose?
Yeah, he's right.
You're so eloquent. You're fucking moron.
He's right. And even if he's not, he can always counter it, right? Because if you go, hey, Mr. Trump, how do you feel about how everything you said about coronavirus since the very start is total bullshit?
I don't give a damn.
Ah, yeah, I see. You pretty much ruined America since you've been president.
I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were going to say.
Don't be rude.
I wasn't.
Trying to be good. Even Dr. Fauci, the White House doctor, who is everybody loves and respects, because
he's like the Neil deGrasse Tyson of fucking medical
of medical. Even he has said that there's only anecdotal findings that the drug works, meaning they have absolutely zero proof whatsoever that it's actually going to help, if not make things worse. Because one of the things it can do is, if it does mix wrong, it'll just stop your heart. Apparently.
Well, so you may get a virus that probably won't kill you, or you could try this and your heart might stop. It's your choice.
What do you got to lose? Trump. Fucking retard. So there's that.
Yeah, they do this with drugs. Things like this pop up with drugs all the time. There was a thing that they thought for a while that thalidomide stopped AIDS. Like, it stopped AIDS from growing.
What is thalidomide? I've heard of that.
Thalidomide was a drug that was supposed to curb morning sickness, and they gave it out to a lot of parents in the 70s, and then they started having babies with no arms and flipper babies, and then they stopped selling thalidomide. So, but then in the 90s, it came out that thalidomide might work against AIDS. It was a ballpark outside thing, but at the time they were throwing whatever they could at AIDS, and so this shit, like, it happens with drugs. You'll find it works on something, but it could be a one-off. It could be a freak thing, like it just worked in that guy, or you never know. It takes like 20 years for the truth of drugs to come out. So this might be something. It might be fucking nothing. Who knows? Trump certainly doesn't know.
Yeah, well, Trump doesn't know a whole fucking lot, but
I think it's probably I don't understand why we don't have any sort of a better answer about an antidote to this thing. Or a vaccine, whatever.
Well, that's because that shit takes a long time for testing.
I don't think
and everything
this is
else.
Unfortunately for Trump, there's no magic answer that's going to turn Corona's going to be okay. Like he wants him to go, I've got this thing and now it's all okay and I did that. That's not going to happen. There's no way this turns good ever. So he's shit out of luck.
Yeah, well, fuck him and just fuck him.
I'm right back to the fuck him.
Yeah.
I like his approach to things, I really do. But it's not like he's good for the world.
No, he's not. He's not good for anything. So
I would like the world to just listen to Trump for 1 week. That would be hilarious if we actually just did what he said and just took his advice, like just watch the destruction. Like we all go, oh hey, Trump said the malaria. Everyone take the malaria drug and we're fine. No more social distancing.
You know, I caught a video in Ohio. There's a church that was still having, what do you call it? Still doing their in-house sermons and stuff, services. And so this reporter was like trying to flag down vehicles as they were pulling out, and he's got video of them like hugging each other and shit, like as they're going in, and everybody's shaking hands, you know. And so he stops this one lady, pulls on her, says, "Can I ask you?" He goes like, "No, why are you here?" She's like, "Well, why wouldn't I be here? Of course I'm going to be here. I have to be here." And he's like, "But aren't you afraid of like infecting anybody?" Or she's like, "No, I stay home and I do this." And then he goes, "Yeah, but you go out to you got to go out to go things." She goes, "Yeah, I go to Walmart. I go to this place. I go to this place, and I go to." She names like 5 different places that she goes to. It's like, why are you going to so many places? First of all, but whatever. And he goes, "Yeah, but aren't you afraid of infecting anybody?" She's like, "No, I have Jesus's blood. I have Jesus's blood all over me, so I don't have to get it." Well, she goes, and I don't have to worry about getting it from anybody else because I'm protected by Jesus's blood. It's like, wow. Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, but if you believe that, you're going to die happily because of it. So good. Whatever.
As you spread it to others. But again, you're only spreading it to people just as fucking retarded, so it doesn't matter.
Who's going to Ohio? This is one of these places that doesn't have to worry. She probably has nothing to worry about because nobody fucking goes to Ohio. These meatheads in northern Canada who are, oh my god, we're so isolated and scared. It's exactly where you want to be, you fucking meatheads.
Northwest Territories, you gotta love the news for the way they promote this one. They're like, pandemic worsens in Northwest Territories as numbers double to 4.
Yeah, there's only 12 guys up there.
I'm just like, come on. Like, 2 more cases brings it to a double. Hospitals are overwhelmed. I'm like, you can't handle 4 people in your hospital at once? Come on.
No,
like, just stop.
Hospital's only got 1 bed. 2 of them got to share. 2 of them are on the rollout sofa in the lobby. What?
And the other guy's in the doctor's lounge.
Like, what are they going to do? You're never going to come up with a decent news story of anything happening in the Northwest that's remote, the Northwest Territories, that's like even remotely exciting or interesting to anyone. That's not true. Remember last year we did that story where like 1,200 bears took over the town?
Yeah, that was
fucking
awesome.
Sick. But other than that, like unless it's something that involves polar bears, it's not going to be interesting at all. And yeah, your numbers are never
polar bears or moose.
There's nothing. You like literally, if you average it out, it's probably 1 case of coronavirus every 4,000 square kilometers or something.
Yeah, if not more than that. That's insane. As you're Canadian, as you might have known if you've been paying any bit of attention to